Hey everybody, we're out here at the end of another great day. We're a little bit wet, if you can't tell.
Excuse the drowned rat, look.
We had a field of sunflowers that we were planting today, and thankfully God sent the rain, because I started trying to water it out with a watering can, and it took about 10 loads of the watering can to do about half of one row, and we had 14 rows. Anyways, so we just wanted to give a quick update on how things are going out here.
If you don't know us, we're the Atwells, and we've been serving in Thailand for the past 7 years. And for those of you who don't recognize this guy, this is actually Brian underneath this. This is called the COVID beard. And
this is called the living in a tent without a mirror beard.
For the past 4 months or so.
I have the hair to go with it, but it's a little wet. Anyways, so things have been going really well, actually, as far as what we've been able to work on. We really wanted to get some stuff in the ground. And in the last 3 weeks or so, we planted 55 trees. We got a lot of bananas, coconuts, and then various other things that I'm not going to take the time to list out for you. Actually, if you go to our YouTube channel, we have a video that walks through all the trees that are out there. And then, as we mentioned, a row of a patch of sunflowers.
Some volunteer watermelons, some peas, just fun stuff. So,
yeah.
But this place used to be a complete jungle. If you watch the video that we made trying to raise money for this place, and now it's looking very clear, very domesticated.
It looked like that, basically.
Yes, that's very true.
That's the neighbor's property, and that's what it looked like.
We got a nice road in here, hand-me-down trampoline. The tractor has helped tremendously.
Thank you for all those who supported us to get that tractor.
Yeah.
It has helped greatly.
It came from another ministry that moved on, so we're grateful for that too. But these are the staff quarters. We actually have staff. We have friends helping us here. It's been wonderful to have a team working together. We've been alone for so long.
I hope you could hear her. She said it's great to have a team after being alone for so long. So this is the accommodations that we have. This is where Asher and I were staying, actually, until we got help, and then we rented a small thing.
Bathroom, shower.
Bathroom there.
That's going to be the solar field. You can see the big pond they dug out.
The elevated platform. Yeah.
I'll show them the house while you're here.
So the low point in the property was flooding continually, and so we decided to dig it out.
Water reservoir.
Make it, as water retention. And actually, so we dug it out. It was 20 meters by 20 meters, 4 meters deep. That's like 60 by 60 feet-ish, and 12 feet deep. And it's more than halfway full of water just in the last few months. So it's been great.
Thank you, rainy season.
But yeah, we just got, you can see these wires running here. We just got a few solar panels hooked up. And so we have wires running across bamboo poles to the different bamboo huts so that these guys can have fans at night. Though they've said it's a bit cold and they haven't needed them.
Yeah. I guess maybe.
Behind us, if you can see that, is the house / ministry center there. We are pretty much almost complete.
Windows are being made this week.
The windows will be installed this week.
Kitchen counters.
The kitchen counters are being built out. The crew that's doing the kitchen stuff took the day off to sow their rice fields. But
did we show them the beautiful view? Oh yeah, here's the view.
I was doing it while you were talking.
Oh, okay. Doesn't get much better.
Ooh, lightning. But we're gonna keep the house pretty simple.
With big, beautiful windows.
At this point, well, as far as the finishings.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't think we're gonna be able to paint or put in flooring. So we'll have the cement floor, and we'll have this. This is sufficient as far as the concrete rendering goes. The house that we're staying in right now is like this. They don't even have the outside. They just have the block, like our front area, and we don't get water coming in except, well, that's another story. Anyways, so we've got a shop over there where we keep all the tools, where we get a lot of work done, and actually where we have lunch, and it's doubling as a kitchen for right now while our kitchen is not usable. Yeah, you got anything else you want to say?
I was going to show people, originally our idea was to put a make this like a homestay place, have a few bungalows. People could come out here and stay, and then we could develop this crag right here, part of the mountain, for rock climbing and this sort of thing. Who knows what's going to happen with COVID? And
right now with COVID,
Bangkok
everything
is shut down.
Everything is locked down. Almost a quarter of the country is in full lockdown with curfews and most businesses being closed.
Has been for months, and it's not looking like it's going to get any better anytime soon.
And a large portion of the GDP here is based on tourism, and so with the country being locked down for foreigners to enter for over a year and a half now, it's not looking good, and there's a lot of people without food and housing, and the homeless population has exploded.
So what we would really like to do is we have a big area dug out for septic, so we could put some showers and bathrooms and make like a dorm-like building. And that's, I guess, next on the agenda once we get the house settled here and have a kitchen and power and such. So that'll be the next thing.
Just trying to be able to create a place where people can come that don't have anything. And that's why we're trying to get stuff in the ground. We're going to start doing a lot of planting so that we can provide food for people that don't have it.
I'd say the next, everybody always asks our needs. Why don't they say what our needs are? Right now, water is plenteous because we are rainy season. The dry season will come, so I would say a well will be probably next year needed, especially if we're going to support people and all these plants and things during the dry times. So that's something to think about. That's a need I can foresee. But
well, and resources to be able to build some housing, and
yeah.
You know, we have new staff that's with us that are
like
renting a house somewhere else
Mm-hmm.
that have to drive in every day. And anyways,
and they've just been a tremendous help.
there's also a large number of people getting out of prison right now because COVID has been running through the prisons, and so they're just letting people out. But we have a friend who is in prison, who is converted in prison, and who still does prison ministry. And so he says he knows of a few people that are getting out right now, and they're afraid. They don't know what they're going to do. They don't want to go back to their old lifestyle and get thrown back in jail. And so they've asked if we'd be willing to take them and come out here, and they can work on the property and the garden, and learn about God more and just grow. And so we're praying about that opportunity and seeing how we could do that. But housing for them would be something that we need. So that's why we're looking to build out a dorm style type thing, and then just a big bathroom block, you know, with 6 toilets, 6 showers, so that it can accommodate everybody.
But being out here is just the best thing for them. We're pretty isolated. If they wanted to walk to town, be a good few kilometers, 4 kilometers
5.
of this.
Well, it's 2 just at the end of the road,
Yeah.
to the dirt road.
So this is a nice place to just get back in touch with real life. Some good hard work, being outside, growing things. Everybody likes it. So
We had one guy that we took in that was from this situation, but he didn't really know God. He just said that he wanted to. He didn't work out very well. He
lasted a couple
struggled.
months.
But we've taken in another guy, and he's doing really well. He's really flourishing, and he's doing really great. And so
He's out there helping us work. He's just Brian's shadow, and just gives you lots of time to connect when you're working side by side and digging ditches, digging holes.
yeah. So we're praying and seeing if God is kind of reshaping what our plans were, or at least modifying them in some way. So if you could keep that in prayer, that would be much appreciated.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely, even though we're from rough backgrounds, Brian probably more so, you have kids involved, and so you're a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Cautious. You need to be cautious in things, but you also want to be open to how God's leading, and you want to help people, and we're looking for people to help. And being in the city was kind of hard. Most people felt, before COVID anyway, for the past 7 years we've been here, everyone felt like they didn't have needs, right? Everyone had everything they needed in the big city, and they were just fine. And so, it's nice to meet people that are wanting to come out here and be out here and change their life. Mm-hmm. So, but we need wisdom, so please pray for us.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's about all, huh? The kids are sitting in the car waiting to go home, and we thought, you know what, there's no workers here, there's no noise going on, and
I bribed them with watching an old episode of Mr. Rogers, and they never get to watch a TV show, so they're thrilled.
Yeah.
So does this count as a date?
Yeah,
10
I guess
minutes
so.
alone?
Yeah. So anyways, thank you for your prayer and your support.
Mm-hmm.
And we just wanted to give a quick update. And like I said, if you go on our YouTube channel, I'm really bad at writing things right now. I'm really busy, but I almost every day do a video of something that's going on, and then I upload it to YouTube really quick. And so if you're interested in just mini updates of what's going on and how life is, you know, you can check that out
And the
there.
silly things the kids do. And
Yeah.
you can also find the accommodations we're living in. Lots of people find that interesting.
Yeah.
The house that we've been living in, and so that's kind of fun. But anyway, go binge watch that channel if you want.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, thank you very much. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon.